In the year 2014, Malaysia was hit by the worst flood disaster that has ever happened to this country. Known as the Yellow Flood, the catastrophe was unprecedented. Thousands of people lost their homes, and many others have lost everything. The event, however, gave birth to one of the biggest humanitarian movements in this country. Malaysians from all walks of life came together to offer help in one big, massive wave. This effort was later known as the Third Force. The Third Force was founded by Dr. Raja Shamri Raja Hussein, a motivational speaker and life coach, himself a handicapped person who was born with just one leg. During the 2014 flood, Raja Shamri played a key role in leading humanitarian aid collection and distribution, as well as facilitating private and governmental agencies in sending help to the victims. His charisma and selflessness had inspired millions to come together and help their fellow citizens, in the purest of intentions and in total honesty. The Third Force became a wave that moved the nation, and working together alongside the state and the central government, expedited the distribution of aid to flood victims without protocols and bureaucracy. Unlike normal NGOs, the Third Force is a movement, an ideology, a call to do good. The Third Force serves as a catalyst and an inspiration for everyone to help others in any way that they possibly can, within their own capacities. Its philosophies have now been adopted by many other humanitarian groups and NGOs. Among others, the Third Force adheres to these key principles: to do the right thing and to do it right. To do things not for popularity, nor to please others, but for the sake of Allah. To help everyone regardless of race, religion or political affiliations. To minimize protocols and bureaucracy in providing help. To expedite humanitarian assistance without the need for centralized decision-making. Everyone must help each other. There are no receipts for giving aid. Contributions are based on trust. One should help in any way one could, by giving ideas, expertise, or just prayers. Help can be given not just in the form of money and goods. To not find fault in others, always forgive everyone and oneself. To be truthful, to seek advice and work as one big family. To spread love and the spirit of togetherness all the time as much as possible. These ideals have been accepted by many, within the country as well as internationally. Together with continuing humanitarian aid activities, it has made the Third Force as one of the biggest public-funded humanitarian relief efforts in the country. Today, the Third Force's activities goes beyond the basic humanitarian aid. Its core activities can be categorized into three main areas: infrastructure, building and providing permanent shelters to the poor and unrepresented, building communal areas such as sarau and public amenities such as roads and waiting areas, as well as jetties. In 2016, thanks to public funding, the Third Force was able to buy a piece of land and erected permanent houses that benefits 10 poor families in Batu Balai, Kuala Krai. Psychology. From 2014 to 2016, the Third Force has helped many underprivileged men and women in improving their life conditions. The Third Force has given them the much-needed physical and emotional supports for them to better their lives, and continues inspiring others to do better. Facilitation. In many cases, the Third Force acted as the mediator who helps facilitate and expedite processes that normally take longer time to complete. This includes helping the orphans to acquire identity cards, providing means of transport for the rural children, facilitating medical treatments for the unrepresented, kick-starting small business for the poor, and also acted as the intermediary between people and the related government agencies.
Above all, the Third Force, in principle, true to its original purpose, is an ideology. Its existence is to inspire each and every one of us to be nice to one another, to help one another, without protocols and fuss. It serves as a catalyst and aspiration for Malaysians to do good, to be honest, to be trustworthy. It invites everyone, young and old, boy and girl, to become good citizens who respond to call for help without wanting personal gains, all for the sake of God. It calls people to think and to be bigger than they are. We hope that our efforts bring forth future generations of high moral values who will help others in whatever situations without protocols.
Today, the third force has been well accepted internationally, and the waves continue to grow. Regardless of who you are, where you're from, if you believe in being the change in making this world a better place to live in, then you are the third force. In fact, we are the third force. And together, we are stronger.